Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
This is why running in Vermont on the roads is dangerous in the winter. Not only is it slippery for me, but every car that passes me, I have to worry about them sliding and hitting me. It's not fun. So the headline, the front page of the paper this morning was "Snowstorm causes several accidents." And here I am running and the roads are slick. And that headline caught me. It wasn't people driving too fast. It wasn't people driving with improper tires. It wasn't people not paying attention while driving. It was the snowstorm that caused the accidents. It was nothing else. The people were not responsible. I'm sure in some instances somebody was caught by surprise on ice, but they're probably driving too fast. And this applies to diet and health as well. Diabetes kills so many people a year. Heart disease kills so many people a year. We give it another name. We call it snowstorm. We call it diabetes. We call it heart disease, so that we don't have to look in the mirror and take responsibility. You know, it's not me. It's not my habits that did this. It's not my behavior. It's not my choices. It's diabetes. It's heart disease. It's cancer. They just came at me like a snowstorm and killed me, attacked me. Took my legs, took my life, whatever it might be. I think this is really dangerous because it takes our power away from us. It puts the cause out there somewhere, and we are not responsible. This causes people not to question, not to ever look in the mirror and say, wait a minute, am I doing this? Did I cause this? Because human beings hate to take responsibility for things. We always want to place the blame elsewhere. The snowstorm did this. The diabetes did this. Well, what is diabetes but a series of bad habits over decades or even years now with kids? The habits getting worse. Really, diabetes is a habitual disease for the most part. I'm talking about type 2 diabetes, by the way, not type 1. But even with type 1, there's a great deal of evidence to show that the mother's behavior before she conceives and during pregnancy will increase the likelihood of that child developing type 1 diabetes. So once again, habits. But we don't want to say that. We don't want to take responsibility. And what I have found in my life, and what has worked the most for me, is that first you must accept the ugly truth. You must take responsibility. You must look in the mirror and face yourself and say, what am I doing that has caused the life that I have right now? What am I doing that has caused the body that I have right now? What am I doing that has caused the experience that I'm having right now? Where am I responsible? Because the moment you do that is the moment that you have power. But as soon as you look for someone else to blame, Big Pharma did it, the big food companies did it, agribusiness did it, the government did it, Wall Street did it, you lose all your power. Occupy your truth before you go and occupy Wall Street. Occupy your moment. Occupy your actions. Occupy your choices. Occupy your life first. Always look in the mirror first. What are you doing? It's your life. The snowstorm didn't do it. You did. These roads are really slippery right now, and cars are going by me way too fast. They don't know how slippery the road is. I do, because I'm running on it and I can feel it with my feet. So they're taking risks. Is the ice to blame? Is the snow to blame if they get in an accident? Or is it the fact that they didn't check the road first? They're not taking caution. Truck, 40 miles an hour on slick, icy roads. Stupid. That dude's gonna get in an accident. And is it the snowstorm that's to blame? Or is it his behavior? I'm running home from the vet. Just my sister and I took my mom's cat Pepe the vet, he had a stroke and he lost the use of his front leg. He's the kitty in the salad video. And it's really sad. He's the sweetest cat. And it's sad to see things like that happen. And as I'm running home now from the vet, thinking about life and how short it is, and how things happen that are painful and bad, it just makes me realize you gotta take advantage of every minute. You gotta take advantage of every moment. You gotta be there while life is happening. Not off in some fantasy or delusion. You've gotta be there in the moment. This one right now. The one that's happening. The one that brings up a feeling in you that you're trying to suppress. The feeling that you don't want to feel. The experience that you don't want to have. That's what's real. That's what life is giving you. And we bury them. We bury our thoughts and our feelings, and eventually we bury each other, having led lives of quiet desperation. And I'm not going to do that anymore.